What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best MLB player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from the other day from my exclusive Discord group, and we actually got 15 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 15 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description, and here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $300 just yesterday. Another member who won $95 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Mikolas, and this one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for more. Now, when we look at Miles, we've actually seen him go on the over in none other than 3 out of the last 5 games, but 2 of those were actually a push. Now, when it comes to this matchup, they do face off against none other than San Francisco Giants. And that is a big reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here. When it comes to San Francisco Giants, we actually do see that they rank 21st when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .238. So, unfortunately, don't mean to be disrespectful, but not very impressive there. And that is a big reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here for someone like Miles Mikolas. Now, although his average over the last 5 is 3.8, we think matchups are super important. And with an easier matchup like San Francisco Giants, we definitely see Miles being able to do it on this occasion. So, Miles Mikolas, 4 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Merrill Kelly. And this one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one also is for more. Now, when we look at a player like Merrill Kelly, we've actually seen him go in the over in 3 out of the last 5 games. And when it comes to actually none other than the matchup that they do face off against, they face off against San Diego Padres. Now, San Diego Padres are a great team. They actually rank first when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .264. Average over the last 5, however, is 4.6. Now, that is a big reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here. We are coming near to the end of the season, and although Padres do rank first, we don't see them actually playing their best players coming into this matchup, and maybe we could see Merrill Kelly, be able to take advantage of that coming into this one. Now, when we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the over as well, so they do agree with us on that case. But the fact that Merrill Kelly has been able to go over this line consistently and also significantly over with an average over the last 5 of 4.6, we definitely see or like the possibility for him to go on the over for this one. So because of those reasons, Merrill Kelly, 4 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about a great player of Landon Roop. Now, Landon, as we all know, another great player, as we all know, but this is for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for less. Now, when we look at a player like none other than, Landon Roop, we've actually seen him go in the under in actually 4 out of the last 5 games. Now, one of them is also a push in that case, but they do have themselves a very good matchup. So they do face off against none other than St. Louis Cardinals, and St. Louis Cardinals do rank 13th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .246. So they rank in the top half, which is a big reason why we do very much like the under for this situation here. We think St. Louis Cardinals are going to play themselves a pretty big game coming into this one. That's a big reason why we do very much like the under for this situation here. And the average over the last 5 is also 3, which I think is fantastic. But on top of that, the fact that Landon hasn't been able to go on the over occasionally or significantly over the last 5, we think that consistency will continue on, and we should see him actually go on the under in this scenario here. So because of that, we do very much like the under, and we are sticking to it. So Landon Roop, 4 pitcher strikeouts, 4 less, I think is also a great pick. But we also look at what the bookies are saying. The bookies also are saying the same thing. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Carlos Rodon. So as you all know, Carlos Rodon, great player who's actually done a fantastic job, because he has actually had an ERA so far this season of 3.98, and on top of that, that, has also had 190 pitcher strikeouts. So he's done a very, very good job, which was fantastic to see. But on top of that, when it comes to the Yankees, they do have themselves a very, very good matchup because the Yankees do face off against none other than the Pittsburgh Pirates. So when we look at the Pittsburgh Pirates, we see that they have a batting average of actually .235, but it does rank them actually 23rd. And because of that, we do very much like the over for this situation here for someone like Carlos Rodon. Pittsburgh Pirates not only do rank low in that category, but when it comes to someone like Rodon, who does rank 13th when it comes to total pitcher strikeouts, we definitely see him going on the over here pretty consistently. Now, over the last 7 days, he has only played one game, but he was able to get 4 pitcher strikeouts, which I thought was fantastic to see. And coming into this next game, we definitely should see him being able to go on the over, since it's none other than Carlos Rodon himself. So because of that, we are sticking to the over for this situation here. So keep an eye out for his line. But like I always mentioned, when it comes to his line, if the line is under his averages, then definitely look to go on the over. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Garrett Crochet. Now, when it comes to Garrett Crochet, obviously he does play for Chicago White Sox, and he has done a fantastic job having an ERA of 3.68 and also 203 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ties him at 8th. So he's done a great job for the White Sox, and the White Sox do have themselves a very exciting matchup against the Detroit Tigers. So as we all know, Detroit Tigers, a pretty solid team, but when we actually look further and we look at actually where Detroit Tigers do rank when it comes to actually their batting average, they have a batting average that ranks them 24th with a batting average of .235. And that is a big reason why we do very much like the over for someone like Garrett here. He is not only a very good player at getting pitcher strikeouts, but on top of that, against Detroit Tigers, who rank 24th, have a batting average of only .235. Not very impressive, and that's a big reason why we do very much like the over here. When it comes to Garrett as well, over the last 7 days, he has played one game, but he was able to get 8 pitcher strikeouts, which was honestly insane to see. So we definitely see him putting up a similar amount of numbers coming into this next matchup, no doubt about it, especially for someone like Garrett Crochet, who has done a great job, not just, in the last 7 days, but also consistently throughout the season. Him tied at 8th. We should see him being able to go on the over here. So keep an eye out for Garrett Crochet's line. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about Jameson Taillon. So as you all know, Jameson, fantastic player for the Cubs, who has an ERA of 3.41 and 123 pitcher strikeouts. It actually ties him at 81st, which is, great in that sense. But when it comes to someone like Jameson Taillon, we actually do see a very good matchup. Now, Chicago Cubs do actually have a very exciting game against Cincinnati Reds. Now, when we look at Cincinnati Reds, we also do see a very similar thing, because Cincinnati Reds do actually rank 26 when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .232. So when it comes to Cincinnati Reds, great job there. And when it comes to the matchup, we like the over for someone like Jameson. So there's a lot of overs for this or this day of MLB games. But on top of that, when we look at Cincinnati Reds, since they rank very low, they have a low batting average, this one's kind of just a no-brainer to us. We like the over, especially for someone like Jameson, who does pretty well in the pitcher strikeout department. Now, last 7 days has only played one game, was able to get 4 pitcher strikeouts, which was really good to see. But like I always mentioned with these picks, guys, if the line is under his averages, then definitely look to go on the over there. So you want to keep an eye out for that, but I definitely see a lot of value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.